What's going on, guys? It's your buddy Sundarian coming at you live with round 2 of Project Red Phoenix, brought to you in part this time by AMD Red Team Plus member Nocturne Kitty on Twitter, who generously donated this 8GB of AMD Gaming Series RAM that we will be pairing today with an FX 8320E and an MSI 970 Gaming Edition motherboard. So let's go ahead and jump into the foundation of this build, the 970. The 970 is MSI's attempt to bring its gaming branding over to the 970 chipset, and doing so with a pretty decent feature set as well as a couple tricks up its sleeve to help make it a more viable option for people who may be considering Crossfire. Looking around the back of the box, we see a number of features that MSI deems to be noteworthy, including their OC Genie 4 software, the Killer NIC, and Audio Boost 2.0. Their multi-GPU support, Sound Blaster Cinema 2, Military Class 4 certifications, and their gaming device ports. Opening the box and taking a look at the board itself, you see MSI's red and black gaming design language everywhere, with generous heatsinks and a matte black PCB. One of the interesting things MSI has done with this board is take the 116X PCI Express port and the 14X PCI Express port that's standard on the 970 chipset and split both PCI Express ports into 8X while in Crossfire, and default back to 16X when only one port is in use. Other things of note is even though this board is not certified for the 9000 series FX chips, it will run them. So for memory, AMD Red Team Plus member Nocturne Kitty has went ahead and donated 8 gigs of Radeon Gamer Series memory, which is really going to suit our theme well with the red and black AMD branded heat spreader, a clock speed of 2133 MHz, and a cast latency of 10. This makes for some good looking, well performing DDR3. I'd just like to thank AMD and thank AMD Red Team Plus for stepping up to the plate again and providing some really awesome hardware. So thanks, guys. Up next, we've decided to go with an FX 8320E, which is an optimized FX 8320, an 8-core part with a core clock of 3.2 GHz and a turbo clock of 4, an 8 MB L3 cache, and a 95 watt TDP. This is an unlocked part and capable of some pretty good overclocks. At $149, it's pretty good price per performance, and when I had picked it up over the Black Friday sales, I had actually got it for $120. So let's go ahead and install this bad boy. What we're going to do is we're going to line up the gold triangle to the triangle indicated on the socket, and go ahead and set it in there nice and easily. Pull down the secure lever, and there you go. Now all there's to do is to mount it into the case. So once you've got your 9 standoffs installed in the proper place according to the type of motherboard that you have, go ahead and slide the motherboard in until it lines up nicely with the I/O shield in your standoffs, and then you can start installing all of your screws. You'll notice earlier that I didn't install a CPU cooler, and that's because the stock 8320E's CPU cooler is pretty lackluster and not really what I wanted. And although I wasn't really able to afford an aftermarket solution, I did have an old 8350's CPU cooler laying around, and it has copper integration and is going to do a little bit better a job. So we'll go ahead and install that now. So there we go, guys. Board's assembled, installed in the case. It's looking pretty good. Couple more things to do. Still got our power supply to mount, still have our storage to mount, still have our GPU, and a couple other odds and ends, including some really cool vinyl mods that we're going to make courtesy of Torn TV that are going to make it look just awesome. So I guess it's time to wrap this part up. Everything seems to be coming together very nicely. Things are moving smoothly, and I just wanted to stop and say thanks to everybody again who got involved. Thanks for everybody who's contributing. A big thanks to AMD's Red Team Plus members. You guys are awesome, and you really came through. And a huge thanks to Red Team Plus member Torn TV. Thanks, man. So until next time, guys, have fun, game on, geek out, and talk to you later.